Hello, all of my beautiful planty people, and how are you doing today? I hope you are great. I am doing wonderfully. Today I'm going to show you some new plants that I got and a couple cool things that are going on with my plants. So for those of you who are new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. And to all of my GFPs, that is a glutton for punishments, which you have so lovingly named yourself, which I love so much. I am so glad to see you back. I love you guys so much. Okay, so I have 3 new plants that I want to show you, and like I said, I just wanted to show you some updates for some of my other plants. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump right in. I will tell you, I did get a new mic for Christmas, so let me know if you can hear a difference between like this video and my top 10 plants of 2020 video and previous videos. I'm hoping that the sound quality is better. The mic that I used to have for my old setup didn't work with this camera, so Jordan was a love and got me this mic for Christmas, and I'm hoping that the sound is better, so let me know. Okay, the first plant is from my lovely, wonderful plant fairy godmother, Paula, and that is the adorable little philodendron painted lady. So it's just a little guy, as you can see, but the painted lady is so cool. So this got a little dirty, it tipped over in the bag. So ignore all of the dirt on them. Usually I clean them off before I put them on camera, but I haven't got to repotting this guy yet. I wanted to show you. So the cool thing about these plants is this guy is fairly immature, so you won't be able to see it quite as well. I'll insert a picture of what they look like when they get a little bigger here so you can kind of get an idea. But they're really cool. They have this gorgeous pink stem, which is so cute. You can see he's working on a new leaf right here. And she actually put a couple plants in here. I think there's 2 or 3. Crazy woman. So I was not expecting this plant, actually. She had mentioned she might give me one here soon. But we ended up doing a collective overseas import, and so when those plants were given to me, this guy was in with the bag. So I think it's so cute. I've never had one. I've never seen one for sale anywhere where I've been like, oh yeah, I want to spend that or grab it. But I am so thankful to have this. It's growing all kinds of new leaves, so I'm excited to get this guy put in her little pot, and I think she's gonna look super cute. So thank you, Paula, for my cute little new philodendron painted lady. Such a pretty plant. Can't wait till this guy gets bigger. Okay, the next plant that I want to show you is a seedling that I imported. Now I have a large version of this plant, but I wanted to get a seedling so I could grow a second plant for breeding or for hoping that I can pollinate them and grow some from seeds. So this is a little tiny baby Anthurium magnificum. Look how cute that is. She is adorable. So like I said, this guy isn't a seedling. So a bunch of us went in on this collaborative overseas order, and I'm not sure how many came in altogether, but there was quite a few. I think there was 6 or 7 of us that went in on it. So I think that's the best way to do it. You know, when you want to import a bunch of stuff, it's probably worth your money to split up the shipping, and some places that you can import from will give you a discount depending on how many plants you buy. So this is definitely something that we're going to do again. This little guy has been in the country for a few weeks now, and it's doing really well. As you can see, he is not suffering in the slightest. So that is the next one, my cute little Anthurium magnificum. Definitely smaller than my other one, but just as cute, if not cuter. Okay, let's move on to my next one, which is really exciting. Okay, This guy was on my wish list for the last 2 years. I think it's been on all of my wish lists because I just couldn't seem to nail it down, especially for a decent price. So this is my Anthurium regale, or regal, or whatever you want to call it. So this is the only leaf that this plant has right now, but it's still quite large for an import. Now the cool thing about these, and I didn't tell you this, so this little guy I paid, it was $15 or $20 for, I think. Canadian. Nope. US. Yeah, I think it was $15 or $20 US. And this one I believe was $30 US, which are prices, let me tell you, that are unheard of here in Canada. An Anthurium regale in Canada for this size would probably run you a couple $100 easily. Screaming deal. So I'm really happy to have this guy. The lobes, when I first got it in, I was a little bit like, hey, is that actually a regale because of how the lobes are situated? So I'm a little skeptical. It remains to be seen. However, I have seen some with the sinus like that. But once the next couple leaves come in, I'll be able to tell a little bit better. But yeah, we're crossing our fingers because that's what I bought. So I'm hoping that's what this is. Anyway, it's doing quite well. You can see some roots down here at the bottom. And they look really healthy. So these guys I'm going to go ahead and get into one of my pots with the holes in them, etc., so that they can get some breathing room. But these guys are just sitting in my greenhouse, living their best life currently and acclimating to the Canadian indoor winter temperatures and whatnot. So yeah. It smells really good. That's usually one of the key things. So when you smell the substrate or the roots, I don't smell, it smells fresh. There's no rotting smell, and you can tell by the color of the roots that the plant is healthy. So that's great. That's good news because, again, these guys are hard to find, and I was really hoping it was going to make it with minimal issues. So those are the 3 new plants that I got that I wanted to show you guys. I've only had these in my house for 3 days, I think. And see if I can do this. Anyway, so I'm really excited to get these guys into the new pots and to watch them grow. I think that's the fun part about getting smaller plants. I mean, yes, we all love those big plants, but there is something to be said about getting a small, like, seedling kind of plant and growing it yourself. And I don't know, it's just kind of a sense of, hey, I did that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have quite a few plants that I've got from seedling size, like my Valeniorum, my Fricatum, things like that, that have just grown like crazy and look amazing now. And it's just, I don't know, I just feel good. I just feel good about it that I did that myself. Anyway, okay, so now on to some plant updates. The first plant update that I want to show you is one that I just brought over here with me, and then I will take you around and show you a couple other updates. This first one, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, but here is an up close and personal. So I was potting up my glorious cuttings that I took there a couple months ago probably. So you guys will remember this leaf. This is the wonky double leaf. If you haven't seen that yet, there is the back of it. You can see it's attached to the same petiole. It's the craziest thing, okay? So it put out this double leaf, and then it put out this beautiful single leaf. And then the other day I noticed this, and then I was kind of watching it and following it along, waiting for it to open, because I was like, I think it might be another double leaf. And if you can see here, it's another double leaf. Like, it hasn't opened completely yet, but I am pretty sure that's what that is. So it's so crazy. It's so weird. So that was a fun little update I wanted to show you guys just because I thought that was so weird. And so it kind of looks like this might be the way the plant is going to grow. Maybe it'll put out a double leaf and then have like a single leaf and then put out another. Can you imagine what, just take a second and imagine what that's going to look like when the plant gets as big as my big glorious with these gorgeous double leaves. Like I can't even, that's gonna look pretty cool, right? Anyway, I will continue to give you guys updates on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's where I throw up most of my, hey, check this out, or, you know, more of a day-to-day sort of thing. So here is my Instagram account. Go ahead and follow me at plants, pots, whatnots. And I would love to have you over there. Like I said, that's more of a day-to-day sort of thing. I post stories, I post pictures of my plants, and yeah, all kinds of goodies. So I'd love to have you over there. All right, well, let's say goodbye to this guy for now, and let's go check out some other updates that are going on out in my collection. Okay, so let's just do a little walk around here. I still have my tree up. Today is the 27th, of December. Usually I will take my tree down. Sometimes I take some of the decorations down, but the tree comes down on New Year's Day. I always leave it up until after New Year's. Okay, the first update I want to show you is this guy. So this is my Syngonium Chia Pens, who again has grown off the top of this pole. So this is the self-watering moss pole from Trofolia here in Ontario. I love them to bits. And not long ago, I put the pole extension on here. So it starts right here, and it's another 12 inches, and it is about to grow off the top here. So I actually went ahead and ordered from them another whole moss pole and then another extension for this guy. So the next extension that goes on will be another 12 inches. So it'll probably be up to like there. I think that's the last one that I'm going to put on this plant, because at that point, like, it's not far from being on the ground right now. And I think that might be the point where I finally chop this guy. But anyway, it's been an awesome plant just watching it get so huge. That plant is probably pushing 6 feet at this point. Okay, let's check out over here. So over here is some cool stuff. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this guy. So this is my newest leaf on my Anthurium furcatum. So it's really cool. If I can get in close and show you there. So these leaves grow in this beautiful dark maroon and super shiny color. And over time they fade to a green like this. When the leaves are new, oh, I'm poking a plant here beside me. When the leaves are juvenile, they don't have any lobes, as you can see here. But as they mature, let's look at this one here, they start to develop these lobes on the side. And as you can see, this one here is going to have much larger lobes yet. Such a pretty leaf. So this color doesn't last a crazy long time, but it is beautiful to look at while it lasts. What does last quite a long time are these beautiful guys. This is the Anthurium chamberlainii. This leaf emerged about 3 or 4 months ago easily, and it is still maintaining that beautiful dark chocolatey color. Now it is slowly starting to fade to green. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up or not, but it is starting to lose a little bit of that maroon kind of color. It's slowly fading to green. But they do hold on to their darkness for a long time. So if you're looking for a plant that you want that beautiful dark color to last a long time, the chamberlainii is an amazing option for that. Okay, what else do we want to show you? Let's move along. Okay, this is the newest leaf on my Philodendron Pastazanum Silver, and it is beautiful. You can see, hopefully the camera is picking it up there, all the silvery markings, and it's really starting to get that pillowy look, at least that's what I call it, of the Pastazanum. And I absolutely love this. This leaf is, like I said, the newest one, so it's the most reminiscent of what the plant will look like when it gets a little bit more mature. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait until this guy gets massive. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we are over here at my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on in here. Okay, there is beautifulness. So you guys just saw this recently on my top 10 plants of 2020. This is my Philodendron Majestic, and boy does it ever live up to its name. It is stunning. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, so I won't linger on that one too much. You guys also saw in that video that Paisley's new leaf, which is right here, is also pure white. It's really horrifying, honestly. But what you didn't see is this guy. So this is my Philodendron Snowdrift. So this is the newest leaf that it just opened up. These leaves are so beautiful. You can see it has some patches of green variegation there. And look how beautiful that new leaf is with that strawberry colored vein and that creamy colored leaf. They're such a beautiful plant. Every new leaf that comes out on this baby I get excited about because, as you know, obviously how it works, the more leaves that come out, the more mature the plant gets, so the more the leaf morphs and changes. And with every new leaf on this one, I'm seeing more of the characteristics of the snowdrift with that, you know, rippled or scalped edge and that beautiful pink vein color. Ugh, it's just beautiful. Also, you just saw this guy on that video as well, but I'll point it out quickly. So this is my Philodendron Billeti, the variegated Billeti, and he has a new leaf coming out here. So we are on variegation watch for this guy. And I'm very, very hopeful that that is going to be a variegated leaf. Okay, so that's it for in there. I know the last time I showed you guys the cabinet, I was like, that's probably the last time you'll see it, but sorry, this is the last time you'll see it. Okay. What else do I want to show you? Oh boy, there's so much. There's so much. I'm just trying to keep it to the basics here. So in behind here, we have a new leaf coming out on my Philodendron Gloriosum. Disturbing fun, not so fun fact, I found a mealybug right on the tip of this plant the other day. So this morning, actually, not the other day. So I'm going to have to kind of, I looked over the plant really quickly and it looked fine. I didn't see anything else. And this is not an area where I get mealybugs. In fact, I have never had mealybugs on any other plant other than a succulent. So now I'm like, oh hell to the no. So that's something I gotta look after. What's going on over here? Not a whole lot going on over here. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We have a new leaf coming out on my Philodendron Glorious, which is fabulous. And I just put this banana or this bird of paradise back in here this morning, and I guess I didn't put it in the same position she was in because now it's kind of encroaching on the Glorious, but I'll fix that in a second. But there is her new leaf. It's gonna be a big one. This is also another plant that is going to be a floor plant very shortly. It is just, it grows so quickly, and the leaves are just getting so monstrous that I don't have a choice but for it to be a floor plant. Most of the plants on this front shelf are my bigger specimens, like my variegated bird of paradise, my glorious. The Mame is getting quite large. My elbow, my Magnificum and Gloriosum. So these are all, you know, big plants. So I have to figure out a good system for all of my large plants where they can still get the appropriate amount of light, but that they are, you know, out in an area. My biggest challenge actually is my dog's tail, because I would love to just set these on the floor wherever. But when I do that, his tail just comes across and it's like, you know, a wrecking ball. Like Miley Cyrus was through here and was like, whoosh. Anyway, sorry, bad joke. Anyway, So that is all the updates on this side. I think there's a couple small ones I want to show you on the other shelf, and then I will let you get back to whatever it is you were doing before my video popped up. Okay, we are over here at my little shelf, and these two pink princess plants, if you can see, this is the newest leaf that came out. Oh, my microphone is stuck. Let me see if I can zoom in, because I can't get my camera in there. So this leaf right here, there is going to be a substantial chunk of pink on that plant, or on that leaf, sorry. And I'm here for it. So those two plants are going to get repotted here on camera shortly when I do, which you may or may not have seen. I'm not sure what is going to go up in what order, but I have a whole bunch of plant chores that I've got to get done. That is one of them. The other thing I want to show you over here is this beautiful babe. So this is an Imidrium medium silver. This thing is getting quite crazy. So this is one of the ones that I need to get onto a pole, but these leaves are just beautiful, and I don't know if it's going to come across on camera how gorgeous they are. They're like a soft sage green color. They're absolutely beautiful, and they have this like little teeny sparkle, not like crazy sparkle, but just this beautiful little, it's just a little something, you know, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Okay. What else? I think I showed you a lot of these most recently. This is my variegated Epipremnum pinnatum, who is finally doing things. Can you focus, perhaps? Right there. Thanks. So we've got this new leaf. One of the previous leaves have already died off. This one, as you can see, I could probably just, yeah, there it goes. Thank you for your contribution to photosynthesis, as Daryl would say. Anyway, so this plant is finally growing and doing things, which is great. What's up with the light? Hello? Thanks. So we've got a new leaf coming here, and then we have, this is the first leaf to come out in my care, which looks great. So I'm really excited about this plant getting to the point where it splits. Super excited about that. And probably the last one that I wanted to show you here, this guy wasn't doing the greatest when it first came into my care. It dropped almost all of the leaves shortly after I got it, but it is starting to snap back now. It's nice and sturdy and strong, and we have a couple new leaves growing here and here. I don't know if you can see this one right here. I don't want to touch it. It's really, really small. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see. See if I can point it. Where are you focusing? It's right here. Do you see that? It's really, really tiny, but so cute. Anyway, so that is my Anthurium radicans crossed with a Dressleri. And yeah, love that plant lots. Okay, I think that is all the updates that I wanted to show you for today. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. That is all I wanted to show you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. It is so nice to be back and doing videos for you guys again. December was a little hectic. Honestly, I had really good intentions of going all the way with Vlogmas, and I didn't make it. Maybe next year we'll do just a couple extra videos, and then the year after that, maybe, you know, in 10 years or so, I'll have maybe a full Vlogmas with all, you know, 25 days worth. I'm not promising anything. Okay, so thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It is a huge help to my channel, and I really do appreciate it. I would like to wish you all an amazing and wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. I love you all to bitty bits, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Ivy! Psst! Stop it! Stop! Oh, stop first, dummy.